Since the inception of these United States, we Americans have dedicated our lives to the principles of liberty, justice, and the pursuit of happiness under the guidance of God. Through the process of free enterprise, we Americans have known good times and we've had the strength to overcome the bad times. Through our system of free public education, our many churches, and the stability of the nuclear family, we Americans have built the wealthiest society known to man. Let's pay a visit to the Johnsons, a typical American family in a typical neighborhood. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson and their 3 children, Ben, Nancy, and Billy Jr., believe in the American dream and the good life that it makes possible. Mr. Johnson works in a local insurance claims office by day. He's proud of the kind of practical idealism capitalism makes possible. When he comes home, he's not too tired to help Billy Jr. with his latest project. Mrs. Johnson has things well under control on the home front, and she's not just a housewife. She keeps herself busy and involved. Tonight, there is a meeting of the Christian Parents Teachers Association. So while Mrs. Johnson gets ready, Nancy gets to try out that new cake recipe. Dinner time is Ben's favorite time. The big game against Evanston is tomorrow night, so he's got to keep up his strength. Yes, the Johnsons have it pretty good, but they're concerned too. They want to be sure that their children's education is adequate in all areas. Fortunately, the schools in their neighborhood haven't forgotten the 4 R's. But is this American ideal secure? After all, only a few short years ago, self-proclaimed liberals once again tried to force the abandonment of traditional morality upon the people of this country. Remember, behind every liberal is a communist, and every communist is Moscow's spy. There are those among us who, if they could, would rob us of everything being an American has come to stand for. Even now, subversives within our society are spreading the invisible web of communism. If these malcontent, these thieves in the night, are not stopped, and soon, it will mean the end of the American way of life as we know it. Let's take a look at what America might look like if these subversives did gain control. Only let's call our new North American communist state Bolshevikia, because it wouldn't be America anymore. Here's our classroom again. Yes, they're the same students, but their new teacher wants them to express their interaggressions against their parents' authority. The authority of the state is all that matters now. God has once again been expelled from the classroom. Bill Jr. likes the new system.
Billy, take out the trash.
He no longer takes orders from his parents, but from the state. Since Junior is good at putting things together, he has been chosen to be an engineer. Nancy seems to have lost her interest in cooking since she started work on the Bolshevika agricultural project outside of town, but she hardly comes home anymore. Ben's got a little surprise for Mom and Dad tonight.
Mom, Dad, I'd like you to meet my date, Spencer.
Yes, things will be different in Bolshevikia.
And how?
Open up in the name of the state!
It seems Mr. Johnson has missed several party meetings this month. He'll have to be taken down for questioning. But this is not the end of it. Our whole society will be different. The American dream dead. What our forefathers worked for centuries to create will no longer exist. What does all that have to do with me, you ask? Well, let's take a closer look at just what it means to be an American. Being an American means more than being able to cast your vote for the Christian Republican of your choice. It's more than the church you attend every Sunday, and it's more than that nice 3-bedroom house in the suburbs. Being an American means putting in a full day's work for a full day's pay. Being an American means not having to worry about getting 3 square meals a day. Most of all, being an American means having the freedom to make up your own mind, a freedom not enjoyed in communist countries. The choice is yours, Bolshevikia or America, this family or this family, this school or this school, enslavement to the state or liberty and freedom. Fortunately, the hands of the clock can be turned back. Already, the Moral Surveillance League, in its Clean Up America campaign, has eliminated over 40,000 volumes of subversive literature from our nation's schools and universities. We should always remember the words of our beloved President.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Billy Graham. America is the greatest force God has ever allowed to exist on his footstool, and it's up to all of us to keep it clean.